Welcome to another MP4Nation.net play and review. Today we have the new Optimus VX747. It is a clone of the Onda VX747. Here's the box. It is, when we call players Optimus, they are basically generic players. No real branding on them. They come in these simple boxes. Here's the player itself, but let's just take a look at the accessories. It comes with a standard 2-pin wall charger. It can be charged by computer via the USB cable. Here's the 5-pin USB cable, your standard headphones, your CD with drivers for like Windows 98 and some video conversion software if you need it, and your standard English manual. And here's the player itself. The player itself has a 3-inch QVGA touchscreen, resistive touchscreen, has volume buttons, menu button over there. It overall has a rather thick design, plasticky back, built-in speakers, your on-off hold switch, your 5-pin USB cable down here. It does have a expandable memory slot here for micro SD. It does support SDHC memory. Overall, if you're looking, what's the difference between this and the original Onda VX747? The original Onda VX747 used the Ingenic JZ4732 chipset. This used the RK2706 chipset, and overall, it is more cheaply built. When I mean that, it's, the design is cruder. The components are probably cheaper, such as the screen is cheaper than that of the Onda VX747, and for that you are paying a lower price. It isn't bad quality, is some people might take with being called, this being called cheap. It will do its purpose. There are benefits of using the ROC chipset in this as opposed to the Ingenic that Onda actually used. One of them being that this has better audio quality than the original Onda. And let's just turn the player on here. There you go. And very much the user interface is styled it's exactly styled after the original Onda VX747. Let's zoom in. The touchscreen is sensitive. I wouldn't say overly sensitive. It does its job. It is a resistive touchscreen. Here's the music player. It does play MP3, WMA, FLAC, and APE file formats. It does read through ID3 tags, so it can sort music. So you got that there. And you can decrease the audio volume here. And see, that was one of the things that we told you about, it being, kind of cheaper. See the clicky buttons, you wouldn't find that on the VX747, the Onda version. You can just easily fast forward, rewind. Your music options, it does have Microsoft Play Effects, which is really good, especially for bass. And as I said before, one of the benefits of this this chipset that is in this generic player as opposed to the original Onda is that overall the audio quality through the headphones is far superior than that of the Ingenic chipset. And you can, multitask also. This particular model I'm holding in my hand has 8 GB of memory, internal memory, and it does, and like all ROC chip players, it does support higher resolution videos than normally seen on MP4 players. You see, the viewing angles on this are quite decent. Another thing we know, when I told you about the components being cheaper, the screen itself is not from I wouldn't say a very high quality manufacturer. It's just a standard nice QVGA screen from whatever generic screen manufacturer, unlike Onda, who sources from better companies. There you go. It does play a host of formats, but the best support video formats are AVI in DivX or XVID format, FLV and RMVB file formats. And you can fast forward there, go back. Oops, no. There you have the video player. It has a photo viewer. Just try. And you can zoom in. And you can pan left and right like that. There you go. Ebook, simple. As I said, the user interface is very much, copied off the original Onda. Has a built-in radio, but it needs headphones to really work with it. Your Explorer, your calendar, your stopwatch, game, which I think is probably Tetris. Eesh, wow, it's pretty hideously designed. You already know it. There we go. There. Your settings, and it does support different languages also. Actually, quite a host of them too. And system information. There you go. The Rockchip RK2706 is driving this puppy. Overall, this is a cheap generic player. It is a touchscreen player. The touchscreen is decent. The overall build quality is decent. And the 8GB retails for $59.50. But it is a generic player. Most of the components are cheaper quality, and that doesn't necessarily mean worse quality, but they are cheaper quality than the original Onda VX747. This does come with a 12-month warranty, so if anything does go wrong with it, if through defects with workmanship, you can send it back to us and we will get it fixed, no problem. This would make a good, just a normal player if someone's looking just for like daily use, and they don't, especially if they want taking it for running, or they're a little bit more rough with their players. Something like this will probably suit them because it's not a huge financial investment, and they do get a good amount of internal memory plus decent audio. And actually, no, it's better than decent. It's actually very good audio quality, I would like to say, from the Rockchip RK2706 chipset, and good video playback. So here you have it, the Optimus VX747, clone of the Onda VX747. On sale on MP4nation.net for $59.50 for the 8GB. So head on over to our website or head on over to our forums to discuss this. Thank you.